Wow. Wow. This was bad for both sides. I mean, first of all, this is embarrassing. I didn't watch this game at all. When I saw they had the lead, in my mind, I was like, oh, the Jets are going to blow this. But I can't believe it. The Jets won a game. This hurts them. So, first of all, the Rams, you guys should be absolutely embarrassed and ashamed and just disappointed in your performance. How do you lose to the Jets? Just when I think I could try and rely on the Rams to be that team to pick to come out of the NFC, you guys fail me. I don't know who to pick. I look at the Saints, but the recent playoff history has shown me not to pick the Saints because they tend to get upset at the worst possible moment. I want to pick the Packers, but in some cases, I don't trust the Packers, man. I feel like the way they played against the Bucks really scared me. Maybe they've changed, but I feel like if they meet up with the Bucks again, could they get spanked the same way they did? Is this going to be the same situation like last year with the Niners? Because the one team that gave them the problem was the Niners. They got blown out by the Niners. Met them in the NFC Championship game, got blown out again. So is that going to happen if they meet up with the Bucks in the playoffs? I don't know. Then I look at the Bucks themselves, and they're looking good, and they're rolling. But they still got swept by the Saints. So if they match up with the Saints in the playoffs, do they beat them? It seems like the Saints kind of have their number, and with Drew Brees back and getting healthier and probably getting more reps and being back at rhythm, if they meet up with the Saints again, they might get smashed. I don't know. Then I look at Seattle, and I don't trust that defense. And for some reason, they have been kind of inconsistent the last few weeks, and they're scaring me. So I don't know who to pick. I thought I could pick the Rams, but they just lost to the Jets. Who do I pick in the NFC? I do not know. So yeah, Rams fans, you should be absolutely embarrassed by this. The Rams players should be embarrassed. I believe Sean McVay was embarrassed as well. He talked about it in the press conference. He was definitely embarrassed by this performance. How do you lose to a winless team? How did you lose to the Jets? The Jets! How does somebody lose to the Jets? I can't believe this. That is beyond embarrassing. We've been making all these jokes that any team that loses to the Jets does not deserve to go to the Super Bowl or even compete for a Super Bowl. That's pathetic, Rams. I'm so embarrassed by you guys. I'm so disappointed, man. I'm so disappointed. As for the Jets, congratulations on winning. You gotta win, so one thing you can say is you will not go 0-15. Here's the problem. Because you won, Jacksonville has now moved up to have the number 1 draft pick. So if you guys were planning on getting Lawrence, guess what? Jacksonville has that pick. That's tough. That's tough. If Lawrence, you could still settle for I'm saying I thought their goal was to get Trevor Lawrence, but since you won today, guess what? Jacksonville is now the number 1 draft. They have the number 1 spot in the draft. And it doesn't look like they're going to win their final 2 games. So even if you guys lose out, you're number 2. Well done, Jets. You screwed up your own tank. This is fantastic. I've got nothing else to add to this. This is fantastic. Jets fans were telling me how much we were just tanking for Trevor. We're perfectly fine for this. We're going to tank for Trevor. And now you may have just ruined your own tank. So you may not even end up getting Trevor Lawrence. He may be going to Jacksonville. Congratulations, guys. Who knows? Maybe the Jags don't pick Trevor Lawrence. Who knows what's going to happen with the number 1 pick. But yeah, you might have messed up your own tank. So let's see what happens in the draft for you guys. That's it. I got nothing else to say. I didn't watch the game. I'm just surprised. I'm so disgusted and disappointed by the Rams. And I'm shocked to see the Jets win. But in the process, they might have just ruined their own tank because they might not end up getting Lawrence. We'll see what happens. That's all I got, man. I'm done.